is literally at your feet. The universe is at your feet. The universe is at your feet. Okay? Everything that you have ever wanted is right here. It is right here. The world, the universe is designed to give to you whatever it is that you want. It is designed that way. It was always meant to be of service to you. It was always supposed to be serving you with whatever it is that you want. You were always meant to realize your desires. You were always meant to overcome shadows. You were always meant to wake up to your innate power of calling in whatever it is that you want, simply because you know who you are and you are the creator of your reality. You are everything. You are everything. You are viewing the entire world with your own two eyes, with your own consciousness. Nobody is on a higher pedestal than you, because you are creating everything with your own consciousness. Everything outside of you is an illusion. It holds no value. It holds literally no value, because you create literally everything. And so everything is realistic, because everything is relative. And the moment we expand our consciousness to hold larger things, which is again relative, it keeps expanding and it keeps expanding and it keeps expanding. And the only thing that is tying you down is your own limiting beliefs, which can literally go away like this, because it's not even real. It's not real. It's not real. Oh my God. We are limitless. We have so much of power. Right in this moment, you are the creator of your reality. Everything that you've ever wanted is not out of reach. It is right here. It has always been here for you to conquer. You have conquered it already. Congratulations on having conquered whatever it is that you want. That SP, that celebrity crush, those $1 million, those multi-million dollars, that $1 billion business, good health, your desired body, it's yours. It's always been yours. It was always supposed to be yours. It was written in stone the minute you were born. And that's true for everybody, because that timeline exists. Everything is just a timeline choice. Like, everything is just a timeline choice. You don't want to be a businessman. You want to be, in a particular sector. That is a timeline choice. You want to have a business? That is a timeline choice. You don't want to do anything? That is a timeline choice. You want to be with SP? That is a timeline choice. You want to give up on SB? You want to start dating? That's a timeline choice. Everything is a timeline choice. Nothing is right or wrong. Everything is perfect, because you are perfect, because you are God. God cannot be wrong. You get me? Do you get me? Everything you do is perfect. And we have to let go of the illusion that this route, if I would have taken this, I would have been here. That's not possible. Because you took this route and you are here, and that is perfect. Even with the negatives, it's a perfect timeline, because you are perfect, because you are creating this reality. You are overcoming shadows. You are creating, you are dealing with your own trauma. You're dealing with generational trauma. You are healing. You are doing everything perfect. You are perfect, man. You are perfect. Absolutely, in the way that you are. Everything that you are. With the imperfections, with everything. With all the choices that you've made. It was supposed to be this way. It's... Do you get me? So everything that you want, it is yours right this moment. All you have to do is saturate your mind with that reality. So if I want to be with SP, of course I'm with SP. Of course that person is in my reality in the way that I want them to be. How else could it be? Hello? We're not entertaining any other reality. 3D reflects something else. We don't give it validation. Why would we give anything else validation than our own perception of what it is that we want to see in our 3D reality? not important. We come back to our own vision of what we want to entertain, and we do just that. And you know what? As we keep persisting, as we keep saturating, even when it is not all that pleasant, doesn't matter. Your 3D will reflect your vision, because that is how the logic of it works. That is how the law works. That is how the law of assumption works. Keep saturating, keep saturating, keep saturating. Keep telling yourself, I don't care what the 3D is showing me. This is my expectation, this is my assumption, and this is what I'm going to have. Thank you, goodbye. And that is what you're going to get. Sometimes you don't have to believe. I mean, like, by logic also, you don't have to believe that you're going to get this particular manifestation for you to get that manifestation. Meaning, I don't have to believe I'm going to be a multimillionaire for me to actually be a multimillionaire in whatever, situation that I'm in. If I keep saturating my mind with that affirmation, with that assumption, it'll show up in my reality, simply because I am saturating my mind with that assumption. Do you get me? But if you want to saturate your, start believing that it's happening, even better. You know what I've observed in my own experience is that sometimes when I'm not believing in it is when I'm detached from it, and that's even more potent as a manifestation. So I'm in the flow of it. I am saturating at the back of my mind. I am listening to subliminals. I am feeding my mind with what it is that I want to manifest, but I am just doing it robotically. It'll show up in my reality. And it'll be more fulfilling because I'm not all up in it, I'm detached. So that's even more nicer. So try it out for yourself. Just keep saturating. Listen to subliminals. Do affirmation tapes. Do like whatever it is that calls out to you organically. Keep saturating your mind. And why wouldn't you get it? Of course you'll get it. Of course you'll get your manifestation, because you're deserving of everything. We operate from this perception that we are on top of the whole pyramid. We are on the pedestal. We are always on the pedestal. Everything that we want, that business, that job that we want, the dream job, travel, whatever it is that we want, that SP, that crush, good health, whatever. It's all below us. We are on the pedestal. We're always sitting on a throne. Everything else is reaching to come to us and offering themselves on a platter, right? It is how it is always going to be. If you keep this perception about yourself that everything is just reaching to come to you and you get the choice, you will always get a choice. You will always be the one choosing the person or choosing the situation. The jobs will line up, okay, and come to you like you are on the pedestal, because that is how you will have set your mind up to be. If you are a social media content creator and you're looking for brand deals, multiple brand deals will line up and you will have a choice in which one to take, say like competitor brands or whatever. You get me? You will always be the one choosing. You will always be the one on a pedestal, and everyone will treat you as such, because your self-concept will be as such, and your everything outside of you is a mirror, so it'll have to reflect that perception you have about yourself. Of course you're the prize. Of course you're the prize, right? I'm making a video. 2 minutes. Okay, shut the door. 2 minutes. So, the only time I have dealt with anything low vibe is when I've forgotten my own value. It all boils down to self-concept. It all comes back to how you view yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you think about yourself. That's all. And the minute you remind yourself that of course you're the shit, of course everything lines up for you, everything works out for you simply because you are deserving of everything, and everything simply has to come to you. There is no other way. There is no other timeline that exists. You don't give another timeline that exists. You don't give any, like how you literally create realities when you give energy to that reality, right? Because like scientifically also, our mind creates realities. When we choose those thoughts, we invest our energy in those timelines. So if I invest my energy in a timeline where I go broke, and I will never have success, then that reality will keep getting created. If I withdraw my energy from that timeline and not entertain it, like how the fuck could that ever happen? I treat it as an insult to my own mind and my own self when I entertain that timeline. Right? When you are expecting princess treatment, when you're in the dating scene and expecting princess treatment, anybody comes around and is treating you lesser than that, you take it as an insult, right? That is how you have to keep your standards high, and you have to keep the same standard for your own self also. So when there is a intrusive thought that makes you feel poorly about yourself, or makes you feel like you're not going to have what it is that you want, your manifestation, you have to treat it as an insult. So think of it as two voices. One voice is saying positive things and one voice is saying negative things. And you literally look at that negative voice and negative entity, whatever it may be, right? And you say to it, like, I am not even going to listen to you, because what you're giving to me right now, I don't want to take. So be gone. This is the only positive timeline. This is the only positive narrative that we're going to entertain in our reality. And the more you start negating the negative assumptions, negative thoughts, the less and less and less power it'll hold over you. And that's so empowering, because automatically your mind will start getting more positive, more aware, more happy, more centered, more confident, better self-concept automatically. And that's how it's so easy. And if you feel like you need help, just start with help getting there. Just start with talking to yourself in the mirror and just say really sweet things to yourself, things that you appreciate about yourself, things that you've done for yourself in the past. And you want to remind yourself that, you know what, you did this at this stage in your life, and I love that about you, because that wasn't easy. And you did that. And I think the world of you because you did that. And you just see how you glow from inside. You just see those things being appreciated from your inner child, parts of you healing, hearing words of appreciation, words of love, words of affirmation that they never heard before. And those things, those energies will bloom from inside. And sometimes we are really aching to hear all these things from people outside of us, from external validation. And what we need the most is to hear it from ourselves. And it hits different, I'm telling you, it hits different when you say to yourself. So tomorrow, a friend could say that to me, and I'd appreciate that. But if I say that to myself today, it'll just hit so different. It'll get absorbed different. And I know I bloom from this practice. I bloom so much from this practice. So I am recommending this to you. Go tell yourself 10 things that you appreciate about yourself, 10 things that you've done for yourself in the past that you think the world of yourself for. Like, you supported your family through this hard time. I think that was so brave. Even when you weren't feeling all that great about yourself, about your life, you were so supportive to your friend. That was amazing. You pulled yourself out of this particular situation. You pulled yourself out of this particular breakup. Oh my God, that must have taken everything, yet you did it. Say those things and just see how you feel. Everything you want is right there. It's right there. It's right. It's already yours. It's already in your reality. And we just have to be vibrational matches to that person. And you've tapped into it. You've already tapped into it. Congratulations. I love you so much. This angle is not working for me. I'm sorry, I'm being fidgety today. Yeah, I love you so much. I'm trying to be more consistent, and I'm glad coming back to you guys. It was, a long break, but I'm back. I love you guys so much. If you liked what I had to say today and you'd like to hear from me more, you can feel free to subscribe. Personal coaching is in the description, in my bio. So if you want to hear from me more and get some coaching, you can do that as well. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.